but rather the killer kind.
Their comb throughout the whole thing was extremely dark in color. There was no honey on it whatsoever. And, you know, typically whenever you get attacked by bees, or I should say get stung by bees, you've got 3 or 4 stings. You don't get hit hundreds of times, and they were just in his hair and just all over him.
Christian says he's grateful to be alive and thankful that his coworkers quickly removed him from the life-threatening situation.
The doctor said that I was either had superhuman strength or I'm the luckiest person in the world, but in whichever case it is, stop and play the lottery.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
For the first time in almost 3 decades, the Menendez brothers are set to appear in court. They'll be making a bid for their release. We'll have a live report.
A new documentary exposing how big brands are luring shoppers into buying more and more. A former Amazon worker is featured in the film, and she tells us all about the shopping conspiracy.
Former One Direction singer Zayn Malik kicked off his first solo tour, and he honored his late band member Liam Payne on night 1. We'll show you the moving tribute. And let's take a live look outside. You can see we're not feeling the weather system like a lot of the state.
Makes you want to stay in bed.
It's still cloudy out there. Yeah. A little light on the horizon there. 8:59 right now. You are watching Kcal News Mornings at 9. Today is Monday, November 25th. I'm Rudabe Shabazi.
And I'm Chris Holmes-Remain for Jamie Yukas. Thanks for joining us. We got Paul and Kalina here to bring you your next weather and traffic. Happy Monday.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Yes, it is Monday, Paul.
It is Monday.
It looks like a Monday in that picture. You know what? I hate to use this cliche. It could be worse.
Yes.
But it is worse right now in Northern California. If you're traveling north, it's going to be a little iffy. This is the view. If you just head up the 101 and make it to about Santa Barbara and Goleta, it is raining and will be raining all day. You continue farther north, all the way up the 101 past the Golden Gate Bridge into Napa and Sonoma County. It's going to continue to rain for that entire 5 or 6 or maybe this week 8-hour trip. Rain is slowly moving to the south. We are dry for now. You saw the cloud cover out there, but the rain, no rain line stays just over Santa Barbara County. This is the view from Long Beach right now, where it's currently 58 degrees. We are also mostly cloudy in the mountains. The view from Mount Wilson Cloud Deck is only a couple thousand feet above this camera. It is 47 degrees in the mountains, 57 and cloudy in downtown Los Angeles. A little bit sunnier as you head farther south, especially into San Diego County. But Orange County, it's partly sunny in Santa Ana, 59, mostly cloudy in Simi Valley, and likely going to be a rainy day for Ojai and Santa Clarita. The farther north you are, the higher the chance of getting rainfall. High temperatures today, mainly the 60s. A few of you in the Inland Empire and southern Orange County may make it into the low 70s. But Los Angeles today, only 63 degrees and a chance of some showers this evening and overnight tonight. Rain chances increase considerably tomorrow. We'll talk about how much rain coming up. Right now, how long to get from point A to point B. Here's Kalina. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. So starting off in LA, where we're seeing more green than we usually see. However, of course, we still have our hot spots like the 405, the 101 in Hollywood, the 5 into and out of downtown. I do have a new crash that popped up westbound 105 right at the southbound 405. The transition road is currently blocked off, so make sure you either avoid it, take an alternate route, or just plan ahead. This is a new problem on the 210 west of the northbound 5 connector. 2 left lanes are blocked off there. Here's a live look outside at the 405 Santa Monica Boulevard area, and our next traffic camera looks nice out there, wide open. We know it won't stay this way because of Thanksgiving travel this week, so make sure you give yourself plenty of time. Here are the worst times to leave in our next traffic forecast. Today would be between 1 and 5 p.m., so leave early or leave late. Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., and Wednesday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So the earlier or the later, the better. Rudabe and Chris, back to you.
Kalina, thank you. The Menendez brothers are set to appear virtually in court for a hearing today.
Yeah, their lawyer plans to ask a judge to reconsider their convictions for killing their parents in light of new alleged evidence. Kcal News reporter Amanda Sarantino live in Van Nuys, where the brothers are expected to appear in court via video. Amanda, people already lining up there at the courthouse.
Good morning, Chris. Yes, people have been here since about 6 this morning lining up outside the courthouse. I would say about 30 to 40 people have come in, and they're all trying to get a raffle ticket like this one right here. So now everyone has them. Now they're just waiting until 9:30, where they will pull 16 of these tickets for people to go into the courtroom this morning for that hearing that starts at 10:30. Now, Lyle and Eric Menendez will be appearing virtually in the courtroom this morning, and all these people you can see are just waiting to try to be part of this Los Angeles history. A huge mix of people that are here. I talked to a student who is studying this case in her class and is just interested in it. I talked to someone who says they want to be part of the history. Others are here to support Lyle and Eric. But one man I talked to says it's actually personal.
I went to school with Eric, and you know, when you go to school with someone, you get to know them a little bit, you know, and he just was a nice kid and smart. Hopefully this is lessons learned for us as a culture, that it is okay to talk about these things, and that the next time something like this happens, that there's help out there before it gets to this point.
So the brothers are serving life sentences without parole for the 1989 murders of their parents, Jose and Kitty, in their Beverly Hills home. They are both currently incarcerated at a San Diego prison. Last month, outgoing District Attorney George Gascon filed a motion asking a judge to resentence the brothers, pointing to new evidence. This resentencing recommendation is asking for the brothers who are serving life without the possibility of parole to change to a sentence of 50 years to life in prison. Since the brothers were youthful offenders at the time, and under California law, they can be eligible for parole after 25 years. Lyle and Eric have served 35. So how we got here after all this time? Potential new evidence of a letter Eric wrote before the slayings of his parents, other allegations of sexual abuse by Jose Menendez, and family members of the brothers have also been speaking out to get them released.
He filed the petition for habeas corpus about 18 months ago. There was a letter that was discovered that Eric had written to Andy, his cousin Andy Cano, which predates the homicides. That letter talks about the abuse and his fear of his father.
So today is a status hearing to look at the legality of their imprisonment. So that's what they'll be discussing today. The next big hearing, though, is set for December 11th, which makes things a little complicated because we will have our new district attorney at that time, Nathan Hochman, who says he hasn't even been able to make a decision of what he will do because he hasn't been able to look at confidential information on this case just yet. He will do that after he's sworn in at the beginning of December. But again, this starts at 10:30 this morning. No cameras in the courtroom, but we will be there. We'll have a reporter in there, Jeff Nguyen, and we will have live updates for you right here on Kcal News. Back to you guys.
Okay, Amanda, thank you so much. A large steel fabrication business goes up in flames in South LA. Summit Manager Mark Liu at the desk with this video. Mark.
Yeah, so Chris, firefighters, they call this one a major emergency incident. They had to go into defensive mode. They just could not fight the fire from inside of this building, and they were really concerned about the business next door catching fire because what was inside. Now, this is video that was shot by someone passing by the scene on South San Pedro and East 87th Place in South LA. Fire first reported about 4:15 this morning. Multiple 911 callers reporting this big flame.